As you know, when we want to have conditions in our daily speaking, we use if. In our school time, when we were learning about conditions, always there were some examples like, if it rains, we will stay at home. Otherwise, we will go out. It is the same in Excel. We have three kinds of conditions: if error, if NA, and in Mac we have another if. That is ifs. Now let's travel to Excel and start conditional journey.
If function. As always, I have a question. The salaries which are equal to and more than 5,000 show high and less than this low. This question is conditional. I paraphrase it. If the salary is equal to and more than 5,000, show me high. Otherwise, show me low. For answering, I add a column beside salary. Check the salaries one by one. When it is less than 5,000, I type low, and more than and equal to 5,000, I type high. Even doing this job one by one for 8 values is boring. Now imagine when it is needed to check 1,000 rows. Here, we didn't use any operations. Not summing, not counting. Even we didn't search a value based on a known value. We are struggling with 2 clauses. If function makes this job easy. Here, if checks every cell one by one and show the result of its analyze. Remove the manual calculations and start to type. If logical test. This phrase is logical test. The salary is equal to and more than 5,000. I type this phrase here, but with operations. Select the first cell of salary, then more than, and equal to 5,000. The next parameter is value if true. If it is true, show me high. Then if it is false, show me low. Press on enter. You see it shows low. It means the salary is not equal to or more than 5,000. I expand this formula, then easily I can see high and low salaries without manual calculations. If error function. Just now, I got a phone call from our administrative office, and they told me that Peter Brown is just added to our list. His salary is 5,000 and the working days is still 0. I added him to my list with the information I got. I calculated daily rate by dividing salary to days. I do the same for Peter. Copy and paste the formula. Oh, I faced this error. Because the days is 0, so dividing a number to 0 gives us this error. Absolutely in the future, many people will be added to my list like Peter. So for handling the error, it is better to use if error function. Double-click on the cell for editing. Before formula, I add if error. Value is the formula, like dividing salary to days. If value faces any errors, show me 0, or show me the sentence like just started. I'm gonna type it here, then enter. You see, if error function first divided salary to days, then it faced error and returned me just started. If I change days into 5, daily rate is now 1,000. It first applied the formula in value so there is not any error. Therefore, return the result of value. So if error function traps the error, and instead of showing error, it shows whatever value we want. If and a function. Sometimes the errors are not originated from mathematical problems. When a function returns an a as a result, we know that there is an error. In this list, I want to see the location of semi-name. I'm searching a known value. Therefore, which function should I use? Yes, VLOOKUP. I type VLOOKUP. The value is semi, in quotation mark. The table array starts from names until location. The column index number is 4 and exact match. If you wonder how I used VLOOKUP, just review search functions lesson. When I press on enter, NA error is the result. Why is it NA? Because we don't have semi-name. If I change it to Sarah, you see the central office is shown. Here, it is very easy to detect that we don't have semi. But when we have more than 200 data, how we can detect it easily? I press on Ctrl Z to step back to NA error. I type if NA before VLOOKUP. The value is VLOOKUP, and the value if NA is, for example, no name. Press on enter. So here, instead of NA function, the value which we inserted is shown. I change semi to Muhammad. The result is cite now. We have another function called ifs. That just exists in Mac, but we can have the same result in Windows with if function. So let's first go through the Mac and back to Windows. Ifs function. Now we are in Mac and want to work on a question. I want to see the category of each person's salary. For example, A equal to and greater than 9,000, B less than 9,000, C equal to and less than 6,000, D for salaries equal to and less than 3,000. As you see, we have 4 categories here, A, B, C, D. So I can use ifs function. Let's see how it works. Equal ifs. First one is logical test. I select the salary, then use operations. We said if it is less than and equal to 3,000, the value true is D. Logical test 2. Again, select the salary, and if it is less than and equal to 6,000, show me C. And I type the rest logical tests with their if trues. The logicals are finished, so press on enter, and it is the result. Expand it to the rest. This is what we typed. Ifs function analyzes I4. When it is less than and equal to 3,000, it shows D in the cell. If it is not true, it goes to the next logic, and so on. For example, Muhammad's salary is A. Ifs function analyzes first 3 if trues. They didn't match, and at last trapped the last if true. His salary is more than 9,000, so it shows A. Let's go to Microsoft Windows and do the same procedure with if function. Ifs function. As you see, we did more than one condition in Mac with ifs function easily. Although we don't have ifs in Windows version, we can handle it with if. Because we don't have ifs, that's why if cell shows error here, which we done in Mac. I want to see the category of each person's salary. For example, A equal to and greater than 9,000, B less than 9,000, C equal to and less than 6,000, D for salaries equal to and less than 3,000. I type if. As you see, it is just for one condition, not more than one. Okay, I started to type. No worries. The logical test is the salary less than and equal to 3,000, and value if true is D. But when the value is not true, if it is less than and equal to 6,000, show me C, and I type the rest with the same logic. I finish all the conditions. Pay attention, I typed conditions in value if false parameter of each if. Also, pay attention to open parentheses. We have to close them. One is for this last parameter, I close it. Then for the second one, close the parentheses, and one for C and one for D. Here we have 4 open parentheses and we close with 4. I press on enter. That's it. We used if condition like ifs. Expand it to the rest. The result is same like Mac's ifs condition.